Hello everyone, I'm Xiao Anqi. I'm from the Key Lab of HTA from Fudan University in China. I'm so honored to be with you to communicate academic questions and ideas. The title of my academic presentation is Analysis on the Allocation of Health Resources in One Belt One Road Countries. I will introduce my study from these aspects. The One Belt One Road initiative is a major global economic development strategy proposed in 2013. Health cooperation is an important theme of the Belt and Road Initiative. Studying the overall allocation of health resources can help find breakthroughs in the theme, so as to achieve precise cooperation. Therefore, to summarize the spatial distribution and the characteristics of the health resources in the Belt and Road countries, this paper selected 7 representative indicators to conduct the spatial analysis. 5 countries initially joined the initiative. In this study, we included 64 countries as research objects. Pakistan was eliminated due to lack of data. All countries were divided into 7 regions, as shown in the picture. ArcGIS was used for spatial distribution analysis, spatial global autocorrelation analysis, and the Gettys-All-G hotspot analysis. The data of health expenditure was from WHO Global Health Expenditure Database. Development Assistance for Health was from IHME DAH database, and Health Manpower and Facilities was from WHO Global Health Observatory. These are the indicators included in each aspect. Now I will introduce the results of our study. As shown in the figure, warm colors represented high values, cool colors represented low values. Current health expenditure per capita generally showed a gradually decreasing trend from north to south. The global average level was 884, and 43 countries were below this level, accounting for 67.2%. As shown in the table, countries with low value were mainly located in South Asia. Countries with high value were mostly in Central and Eastern Europe and West Asia. The domestic general government health expenditure as a percentage of CHE also showed a gradual decrease from north to south, while the domestic private health expenditure showed a gradual increase trend. Due to time constraints, I won't go into details here. The spatial distribution of health manpower and facilities also showed a gradual decrease from north to south. Here I will only introduce the number of hospital beds per 1,000 population. Its global average level was 2.7, and 26 countries were below this level, accounting for 40.6%. As shown in the figure and table, the countries with low value were mainly in South Asia. The countries with high value were mainly in the CIS and Central and Eastern Europe. From 1990 to 2017, the total amount of development assistance for health received by the Belt and Road countries was shown in the figure above. The highest regions are South Asia and Southeast Asia, both showing a steady growth trend, reaching $2.5 billion and $1.4 billion in 2017, respectively. The spatial distribution of DAH per capita in 2017 was shown in the figure below. 20 countries didn't receive DAH, 9 in Central and Eastern Europe, and 9 in Western Asia. The country with the highest DAH per capita was Mongolia, which was $21.6. Although total DAH received in South Asia was the highest, due to the high population density, the per capita DAH is low. We then conducted the spatial global autocorrelation analysis on the 7 indicators. We calculated the Morin's I and performed significance tests. The calculation results were shown in the table. For the 6 indicators of health expenditure, health manpower, and facilities, their Morin's I were all greater than 0, and z-score were greater than 2.58. P-value were less than 0.01, indicating that there was a significant positive spatial autocorrelation. The number of hospital beds per thousand population had the strongest spatial clustering, with Moran's I of 0.445, while the p-value of the DAH per capita is 0.514, indicating a random distribution. We then carried out hotspot analysis on indicators with significant spatial clustering in the analysis just now. The analysis result of current health expenditure per capita was shown in the picture and table. Warm colors represented hotspots. Cool colors represented cold spots. The hotspots are mainly located in Central and Eastern Europe and West Asia, and the cold spots were mainly located in Southeast Asia, which shows that countries with low value were mainly concentrated in Southeast Asia. The figure and the table showed the hotspot analysis of the hospital beds per thousand population. Hotspots are located in Central and Eastern Europe and CIS. Cold spots are located in West Asia, South Asia, and Southeast Asia, indicating that countries in these regions have low hospital beds per thousand population. Based on the above analysis, we come to the following conclusions. The allocation of health resources in the study countries had an unbalanced spatial distribution, and the resources input in South Asia is particularly insufficient. Except DAH per capita, the remaining 6 indicators all showed positive spatial autocorrelation. The hotspots of health resource allocation were mainly distributed in Central and Eastern Europe, and the cold spots were mainly distributed in South Asia and Southeast Asia. As just mentioned, there is insufficient investment in health resources input in some areas, especially in South Asia, because of backward economic development and insufficient government investment. In order to promote the health cooperation of the Belt and Road countries for South Asia, China can promote health cooperation step by step. Start with bilateral cooperation. In addition, international organizations may consider more investment in health in South Asia. In terms of total DAH, South Asia and Southeast Asia are highly dependent on overseas health assistance. However, excessive health assistance often prevents them from leading their own health development, and even exposes them to external risks of economic dependence. In order to avoid this, we better enhance their sustainable health development capability. The obvious regional clustering in the allocation of health resources shows a spatial spillover effect. Because a country usually refers to the relevant institutional policies of neighboring countries when do health planning, and their government exchanges are relatively frequent due to geographic factors. Therefore, China can choose countries of cold spots that are relatively easy to cooperate with, improve the country's health resource allocation level, and use radiation effects to drive neighboring countries. That, that concludes my talk of today. I hope that was clear. If you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask them. Thank you for your attention.